Alright, I think we are good to go. Actually, not sure. I think we are now streaming to YouTube. Yep. So, let us start. Okay, these are all prepared. We're gonna run these later. These are a little bit worse. 3 rings are revealed. I've taken some time yesterday to prepare all my rogues to have high levels. I actually just want to do heisting. I enjoy doing heisting. I mean, I'm looking for profit and cool drops. And so far we're not getting those, by the way. But I just like doing heisting, and so today would be... I have a lot of blueprints. I have a lot of coins. I've stacked into them in my early atlas. And we bought some from the ritual. So my hope is we're gonna go heist, we're gonna get some cool loot. So far, the loot has been pretty mediocre. That thing actually sells very well. This is worth like 15 chaos. Instilling orb, Thessalia sign. Replica Rain. Unfortunately, none of that is very good again. Well, my personal hope is that, with like 10 plus revealed blueprints, we would have at least one of them give us some big drop. But we'll see if that happens. So far, I think we've run 4 and it was not very good. 4 or 5 even. We had some divine orbs, some tailoring orbs, we had some exalted orbs, some tailoring orbs, some tempering orbs, a whole bunch of bubblegum, but nothing really significant. The rituals we've been running yesterday were quite good. Oh, we did have quite a few nice gold rules. This feels like it's worth noting because we had like, from some heights we've ended like the 60-70k gold. Malik's start ice was kind of bad. Yeah, it feels potentially nerfed or just unlucky, but I'm not getting much. I certainly am not convinced by it. Can we still open the chest? We can open one. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. It's a bit bad. $15 Regal Orbs. I wonder if they can drop us a Divine Orb. We have the Regal to Divine. But I don't think so. Would it even, I mean, would it convert the whole stack or would it convert one of them? Or would it even never work? Does anyone know? How do the conversion things work? Do they convert one of them or convert the whole stack? So I kind of believe they don't work with the final reward. Think res entire stack. That would have been great.
So the clash comes.
She's a beaut. Let's pop this little sucker open. You get this one, yeah?
More is better than less.
This is bad. Yeah, we have company.
We're gonna figure out the break-on for duration for APS. I don't know if there's a formula, but generally speaking, your duration needs to be around 0.05 seconds smaller than your attack speed. It's a little bit more than that, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but this is the golden rule. Like if your attack speed is 0.15, you want 0.1 duration. Oof, that's rough.
You're insane! You knew that, right?
Yeah, then drop attack speed. If you have to manually click, you need to drop attack speed. Don't forget you can anoint nodes on the tree to get less duration. I think we got all of them.
5 stars.
Let's dump our loot.
Which way? Ah, right. No. Follow the rookie. Right. No. Follow the rookie.
And we shall overcome. I shall make it happen.
Incoming.
Oh shit, I think we got spotted there. Hmm.
You get this one, yeah?
Code and speed. Which is interesting. Is it common for things to have 2 nodes? Is it a rare row? Either way, I think this is the best thing to get here, so...
The whole place is a damnable death trap. For your honor. Not even clear with your blood. Focus, cars, focus.
Holy it.
Gods, you were planning to blunder this thing.
Right. I think we seem to have more than enough reduction to just open everything.
I was says the mind is just another system of doors. Open your mind.
Alright, it makes sense. So it converts 1 at most, right? Or how does it work?
Wasn't worth it, was it?
No, what I'm trying to understand is, you know, does every single, let's say you drop 10 regals, and every regal has a 1% chance to be a divine. Do you roll 1% 10 times for each of the 10? That's kind of what I'm trying to understand.
Just the contraption for this.
There's a regal, by the way, so these are all small chances for us to get the divine.
Hey, you!
Death. Don't deviate too much. Good. Oh my. Someone must do the fighting now.
Alteration as chaos. 16 chaos orbs. Replica void walk. I don't expect these to be worth anything. Actually, maybe corrupted. No. No, it's like 3 chaos. Probably depends a bit on the rolls, but the rolls here are bad, so chaos orbs. But yeah, thanks for looking it up. I appreciate that, Solvus. Okay, there's a goat room. And look at these. These are pretty impressive sometimes. I mean, this wasn't great, honestly. Still, the previous ones were a little better. Restep Assault, Trashlicker Ward, Blood Play, Inyas, and Infractum. Yeah, nothing here is any good. At least the escape is nearby. What was Vindari doing? What was Vindari doing? Okay, next. Big unrewarding heists. Now we've got a nearly 100 stack deck, so we have something to open later on. Maybe there's like 20 apothecaries there, right? So we still will get huge rewards. We just need to cope hard enough, guys. It is theoretically possible. One second. I need to take a short break right now. Let me quickly open the chest. A Regal. Oh, guys, it was another Regal. Another chance. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a very short break. I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry for the long break. We are back. Right.
When I'm ready and not before.
I'm old, but you'll still die sooner. Gotta get close.
Right. Maybe after the break, we are now we'll now get good rewards. We just need to cope. We just need to cope and pray. There's Bitter Dream replica. It's something you can replica HEIST shoes. I don't think that has any value. But just to check replica HEIST shoes. Yeah, cause absolutely zero value. There's an eye gouger. A Sickered Bow with reduced crit multiplier. That's all I needed to know. Destroy Regalia. And it's not good. It's not good loot, guys. That is not what I want to see. I suppose I can sell the Bitter Dream. But it's so weird, you know, I always felt like previously you would get like a divine like every 3 heists or something, grand heists. Now it feels to me like the pure divine drops have become much more rare.
Everything dies.
I mean, we'll still finish running that, but
Keep up the momentum.
Who would like to hear my Bordello story?
No one say yes.
I promise it's very, very graphic.
No one say yes.
freaking Vindari.
I'm old, but you'll still die sooner. Ah, clever. Not clever enough, but still.
Oh, gold.
Running under things, I'd fight you for that. Should have stayed out of it.
Oh no, my people have been kidnapped by bandits. How terrible.
You wanna dance? Let's dance.
Two Regals. It was our chance, guys. It was our chance. 4% chance for a divine set of a Regal. One day. Yeah, PoE is the type of game where getting kidnapped apparently is a huge thing. No. What exactly do I need to do for my people to get kidnapped more? Another Regal.
Quick, get him.
Good. Now, focus.
That, my friend, is very expensive looking.
Okay, can you smell the big loot? Surely this time, guys. Surely this time there will be awesome loot. The perfect fair have dug even deeper search for high certificates, but I appreciate that and found this mod X currency drops as X. Currency only applies to monster drops, so chests and rewards room are not affected. These are separate modifiers like Vendari's double room, so no big deal. And so no big Regal divine drop. Wait, X currency drops as X currency? So this does not even affect chests? Seriously?
We have company.
Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible, that's true.
Almost there. Don't screw it up.
Divination card. Then opening a chest. That is really, really bad. Almost as bad as this loot. I'm seriously considering taking this. And just run this instead then. Okay, because then it transmutes into chaos. It's gonna provide some bubblegum over time because transmutes or drop fairly often.
On it. I need more mana. Guards incoming. Let us through or die.
And no one really grants heights anyway to kill the monsters. It's really stupid that this doesn't apply to chests. Wow, this is so stupid. I really thought it would apply. No, thanks for looking it up. That's
Do we really need to infiltrate anything? Between you and me, Isla, we could just blow the whole thing up.
very upsetting. Yeah, we need to grab some space. It's okay.
Before they make too much noise.
Nice and easy. Let's take them out.
Worst trap. Not the best, but not the worst.
You want to dance? Let's dance.
Too easy. Huh. Looks like a twist on a Maloney design. Very expensive looking. Easy peasy. Before they make too much noise.
Yeah, it's very good to know. Now the rest to yeah, me as well. And kind of like this killed my total heist mode now.
We have a job to do.
And not like with the chaos thing, I kinda get it.
Wasn't worth it, was it?
It is powerful still, but where's that?
We've got a fight on our hands.
Abyss, Divination card. Actually, a lot of heights heroes. Julius is using Transmutation as chaos. Yeah. Voidwalker. Horizons. Worm Scale. It's really nothing I would consider useful there. Probably best move was actually corrupting the Voidwalkers, but overall, Heist is not being nice to me. You still got some bubblegum and some things for selling, but
Fight your way out.
so far,
This is meant to be delicate work.
Guards incoming. Too much clutter.
My contraptions worked perfectly.
Perfectly.
Limerok, you're very much welcome.
Some interesting things.
What's the ransom? 50,000.
Calgurans got you under their thumb, eh? None of these bastards are worth saving. Pathetic. Rain fire. Be gone. No running. Put him down. It's over.
Can we please?
It's over.
Okay.
The Calgurans must be stopped.
Nice. Some gold.
Don't forget, you've got a bit of treasure to find.
Okay, let's see what they looted. Let's enchant that.
Things are looking up. Who's that?
Right, back to heisting. We're gonna open all the divination cards once we have finished the heist farm.
That would just make life complicated.
Do you have a chance anything to be able to use the magic ring? You mean this thing? Yes. I've adjusted things a little bit to swap to an elemental weakness ring so that we can run double curse. This does run into a very specific problem with the haste aura from Huck and multiple cloaks and the Huck buff that actually bugs up the attack a little bit, but other than that it works perfectly well. And it still fires, it's just annoying.
Cheap piece of junk anyway.
But yeah, I'm enjoying this stack. Frankly, I don't know. Yeah, damage-wise, I'm not sure if this is exactly an advantage. I haven't actually checked with PoEDB, but yeah, the double roll is good for damage. And being crit immune is great, especially on a fairly low ES build. I mean, even with some upcoming upgrades, I probably won't ever be higher than 7.5k ES. So that it's very nice to, you know, have the additional defense layer, know that I won't be crit, know that the rolls are happening twice. I mean, suppression and spell block are taken care of a lot, but yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, the build feels pretty solid in terms of defenses at this point. We have Ghost Shroud, we have 22k ES without any flasks up. We have 50-ish% block plus roomies to go even higher. Cap spell suppression. Defensively, it's very satisfying.
Back to stealth.
Like, what is this reward? There's no currency, there's nothing at all that has any sort of value. Oh, I'm dying to burning ground. That actually is a weakness.
Gods, that was satisfying.
I shall try. When I'm ready and not before.
Remember the target. Don't get too sidetracked. Stop there!
I shall make it happen.
I see you! Right, well, carry on, I guess. On it, boss. Intruder! Good stuff. Halt!
Crack their minds like so many raw eggs. Oh, I shall make it happen. They have me.
And the fact that this build is CI just makes me happy.
More mana.
It's one of those defenses, that one of those things I really don't want to go back to non-CI builds. I mean, I'll probably do next league as usual, but CI is just such an insane quality of life because a lot of very, very annoying attacks in the game are chaos-based. And it's not even the kind of the usual fighting the mobs that happens there, it's kind of like afterwards or some conditional area effects, like the Maven thingies are annoying, the toxic blah are annoying. Gustavo, thank you so much for the subs. Much appreciated, man. Thank you.
What? No plot twist.
Once again, only garbage, unfortunately. How is Sanctum with this build? I mean, I played Sanctum with a way weaker of the version of the build. I was very poor when I've been playing Sanctum. I didn't have any of the strong things. I was using a normal uncorrupted honor home, and you know, it still worked. It still worked. It was viable. It took me like 3 runs to get it done. The level 80 Sanctum.
Place yourselves. Down there, exhaustion means death.
Replica Mistral. Fated End, that's one of the rare ones. But I think it's not used by anyone. Replica Retire Charity. Well, out of these, definitely the only ones that could be worth something are those two. Replica Mistral, potentially, which I don't think so, but... And Fated End, which probably is the same thing. 2 Chaos. Is this build good for bossing? Depends on what you mean by bossing. Do you want to run like hard as uber bosses very reliably and destroy them within seconds? No. Do you want to run normal pinnacle bosses, feared map bosses? Sure, it works really, really well for that. But honestly, it can. I think you can even. If you want to run uber boss, you probably just want to skip all the defense and stack like damage without that, and they'll be good on bosses. The builds that frequently run uber bosses are just absolutely ignoring defenses and becoming a full glass cannon. And this build is actually very solid defensively, but yeah, it can take bosses down very easily. We have very good boss DPS. For a wonder, at least. The big advantage of this build is that every single wand attack, every single one of these attacks we fire, they can all target one enemy. This is pretty much not true for any attack that fires so many projectiles. Synthesized drops. That was pretty awesome. I wonder what it throws. Elevation and corrupted blood immunity? That's nice. Jesus Christ, that's just trash! Look at that, replica fan coil, replica quill rain, replica blood play, replica ambush charge, replica infractum. I swear that I think they have increased the chances for these really bad replicas to roll, or decreased the chances for, like, you know, currency, tempering orbs, trinkets, anything useful. This is just the most garbage of uniques. I've no, you know, the old one was also very good, but I've been running it in over the past leagues quite a bit, and I feel like at least, I mean, this is still just me guessing numbers. I felt like last leagues it was always better than this. This one is kind of like so extremely different. I don't think I've ever run like more than 5 Grand Highs without one of them having like a Divine Op there. Now we've had some Exalted Ops, so maybe just unlucky because usually they are kind of the similar thing. But
Doing things as an own side effect, but just to be sure. Find his keepers, eh?
Too easy.
I need more mana. Death, one way or another.
Easy.
I mean, I'm not expecting Replica Pharaoh's Fur, you know? I'm not really expecting Replica Pharaoh's Fur or the 6-socket Abyss thing. This is kind of like, you know, jackpot items. I'm not expecting to find a Simplex. I'm not expecting to find anything like that. What I'm expecting is to get, you know, medium reward. Like, give me more 20 Chaos Ops, give me more Tempering Ops, give me some Divine Ops here and there. But this is not happening. Kind of the occasional medium reward seems to be just gone. Or be very, very rare. We've seen one Divine Orb. We've seen one Chaos Orb reward in 10 Grand Highs. We didn't see a single Divine Orb. We saw, I think, 2 Exalted Orbs.
I can't work while I'm getting hit.
Treasure for the taking. Should have rehearsed more.
No big loot for us.
More is
What's the rules?
weapons up. If you need help, I'm here.
Replica Line Ice, Replica Advancing Fortress. I don't know. I think I've seen so many Advancing Fortresses.
Hope you're not waiting for applause. Unite.
That fortress wasn't just advanced, it was built, rebuilt, was modified 5 times over the past 7 ages. Hey Nemrod, nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'll do mine.
Quite well, enjoying HEIST, so trying to enjoy HEIST,
And not before.
but the loot is pretty terrible.
Open your mind.
Here goes. Hear that?
Take what you can.
Easy. Just a turn, but deadly.
I knew you could do it. We're just looking around, I swear. I'm assess the mind is just another system of gears.
Quick, before they make too much noise.
I need more mana. My will is their command.
Too easy.
Last Reign of Cardinals.
We'll put you in a bad mood. Shouldn't be a problem. Piss off, you shite.
Oh. Yeah, Fusilade is definitely making the league very fun for me.
My will is their command.
Unlike HEIST.
We'll put you in a bad mood.
So what did you come up with? Anything, any cool new tech that I don't know? Can you use another helmet? Yeah, you can use one arm, or you can just use something else, but this helmet is really good because of the +2.
Real close.
Biggest upgrade I've done today is I've bought a Dusk Ring, made it magic, made it hunter item, gave it an elemental weakness, and then this way it's still 15% reduced duration and activates Viridius Veil effects, so unlucky damage taken and crit immunity. I think that's quite nice. Once again, everything here is pretty bad. Did you craft the shield? No, I bought it. The only craft I did is I slapped it with a Foulborn Exalted Orb and got the useless Chaos Resistance on it. That was annoying.
Empty heads, easy puppets. When I'm ready and not before.
Rookie! Rock!
Sure, you can go for the more Golem Hammer Zone, but it's probably going to be a different build where you don't specialize in carrots then. But yes, you can go for the Golem tech.
We made it.
Actually not bad. Intelligence, strength and intelligence, corrupted blood.
Happy hunting.
Last level 83 highs. We also have some lower level ones.
That would just make life complicated.
Oi, Isla. Was that a word again?
Clandestine!
Yeah. Let's keep it clandestine, everyone.
Even better!
Still low life. Oh, life habit, no herald effect stacking, but I destroy everything. I push mass because I saw a difference between. Where do you get the damage from?
A simple solution.
Now the new features and filters. You're very much welcome. Glad you're enjoying them. Thanks. Hope there'll be some high tier highs. I expect 3 replica blood blaze and 3 advancing fortresses.
I need more mana. Oh, I've got just the contraption for this.
Oh, tornado shot. Yeah, I should probably look into kinda enabling tornado. I think tornado is a tech I definitely should implement. It's a major damage source. So I'm thinking about how to make that work.
That's what I'm here for. Shouldn't be a problem. Incoming.
When I'm ready and not before.
I'm not perfectly happy with the... Sure, pause it. I would like to take a look at this later. Titanic Scarab of Legends. Orb of Annulment, One Piece, a replica Hinekora site. I think Tornado is kind of the biggest thing I don't utilize right now. Just take that. Wait, let me bookmark that. Okay, yeah, I took a quick look. DPS looks comparable, not sure to mine. I'm not sure if it's a little bit lower or higher. Thanks, much appreciated. Have you figured out better ideas on how the duration staking works? And I'm not quite sure what the timing is. My personal theory is that the time, my personal theory is that there's a secondary time. And that secondary time is also affected by a reduced duration. And this time is the time that is between the fired projectiles. So the more projectiles you have, the more reduced duration you actually also need. Wait, does it say that? Did I miss that line? Your tech time must be 0.06 seconds more than duration. That is interesting info. Right now I'm running with the HEIST guys. I need to take a look at that more. Yeah, maybe the case. Written on PoE, I see. Maybe an issue in my case. Soul Strike, Replica, Dream Feather, Winter Weave. That's a lot of some damage. It's a lower weave, replica lower weave. I think it's one of the more rare ones. Alright, I might check it out. Is this worth something? I don't think it's worth something. I mean, I hit a decent heist in terms of rarity, right?
Rookie! Rock!
I'm trying to focus.
Dead now, ain't you?
The air is sour. Something is in
Gods, that stew was too old, wasn't it?
I'm gonna run an own Maven afterwards so you can see
for this.
the performance. But I suppose you may be having a high DPS in mind, so I think you're also more DPS focused. I've been trying to stack defenses. But I need to see if I can somehow build in a tornado. I think that is something that I really need to consider. Just the fact that it can chain off the tornado and create overlaps this way, I think is incredibly important. And the tornado is actually good itself.
How convenient. I need shouldn't be a problem.
Maybe a trigger point.
And you'll miss it.
Was trigger a suffix or prefix? I think it was a suffix, unfortunately.
Easy.
You've a keen eye for potential things, don't you?
I need more mana.
You don't belong here.
Trouble.
This'll be quick. Good try. Let's go.
That gives me an idea for a character. They've been sighted. The axles in the gears go round and round. Should have rehearsed more. Likely a mere apparition, but I'll make sure.
That's what I'm here for. Piss off, you shite.
X chaos.
The axles in the gears go round and round. Well, the audience waiting.
Delve items, gold, alterations, alchemy, augmentations, alchemy, and kindling orb, engraved greatsword, replica allure, ambush charge. Well, that's not the right basis.
Time to flee! Continue with the touch me!
You do your job, I'll do mine. How convenient. I need a new course.
Carry the seven. Too much clutter. Must go faster. Must go faster.
You can't rush engineering. When I'm
Wow, that was some disappointing heisting. I don't think I'm gonna run the 2 low level ones, but we might run some other content that is more fun or more rewarding. But first, let's maybe run a Maven. Do I even have a Maven?
Got some.
Doesn't seem like in Dupe Temur from the 70 box was a Harris taking Keybase 7 now swapping to Fusilade. He has some fun stuff to try out with that. Well, you can basically afford everything with that, so go for just the best things possible. I think you can just replicate everything I have on my YouTube, just 3 times better. But yeah, you can definitely go for Swanin, but Swanin? I don't know. Since you can afford an insane wand, then you can pretty much go for more defenses there as an option. But yeah, to give you a comparison how Maven looks on my end, Maven threat. I will definitely die to the memory game, just spoilers. This lightning round will expire before I actually do anything to the Maven. Oops. Maybe not increase the load time when you go to a town. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's more or less similar, but I would have to time it.
and not before.
Okay, I can make this.
Stop resisting. Reality bends.
Ah, standing in the dot. This is where we'll certainly fail the memory. Oh crap, I lightning dash into the laser. Oops. Actually, the quick. 1 second. I think it was... What was the last one? I think it was back. No! Whoa! Yeah, the biggest thing would be probably adding Tornado to the setup. Let's think about that for a bit. The hotkeys.
Greetings. Greetings.
So, we are done with the heist part. Now, guys, it's time for ritual farm again. Ritual will surely not hurt us, right? Ritual has our back. Now, we're not just doing rituals, we're doing big boy rituals. Let's actually change the description. Exclamation mark, Atlas. And I think I'm gonna go with 3 vessels again. And gonna use settlers as usual. At least we farm some gold. So what are we doing here? We are hoping for some big ritual wins. We'll probably 1 or 2 rituals can make more money than all the heights we're in. Oh wait, actually we still haven't opened the stack decks. Is there a passage there? I have no idea. I don't think there is one. I think I'm just working blindly. There's a passage. If there was something. Not very happy about Wildwood. Wildwood is still very dangerous, but should be fine. We have at least 2 rituals here. They seem to be normal rituals, so nothing special, unfortunately. And I've been discussing that yesterday already. The special rituals are not necessarily the best ones. The Strange Barrel is better now than before because it has a chance to draw Beanos. You can't hear stack decks anymore. Do you mean you don't have any sounds for them on the filter? That doesn't sound right. Or do you mean they're not dropping anything for you? And you can't hear the word of them. What do you mean? Oh, you opened them and you got nothing and now you're just annoyed. I see, yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna join you with my 150 soon. Well, if there will be anything like my heist runs, it will not be better. Boat is back. Praise the divine boat. That's one shitty choice. Yeah, let's believe. Let's believe in the Iron Jesus. This is all just him testing our faith. Alright, let's go with the delirium. Sorry, the rituals. At least rescue the one divine orb we currently have there. Not sure, did we buy it before? Maybe. Oh, a pure divine. That's already more than we found from all the heists. Oh, in terms of a single item drop. It was from Delirium of all things. Died, position, and was been sent to the void. Praise the void. Alright, 14k. Reservation, you can be hindered. Build 16 dexterity, crappy thing. Let's reroll. Yeah, that's a surprising amount of nothing. Perfect needle horror. Yeah. That is not a great ritual either. Oh yeah, we got a divine from that, so that's okay, right? Even if the ritual itself was kind of terrible. Right, we have a few quests to do, right? So first of all, let's take care of the boat. And another divine, and an exalted orb. And this thing, warp and coughing. Definitely more than... So yeah, that was also better than heisting, by far. We can quickly check how the mappers are doing. But now, guys, the big moment, right? We are opening them. First stack deck, and we didn't see a single unhidden divine card. Very good. We're off to a good start. Can we make it with 0 shown cards? Second deck, everything's hidden. Third deck, everything is hidden. Oh, they're undaunted. Okay. Okay, big gains, Never's item. Monochrome, 2 monochromes. Alright. Wow, the puzzle box. Imperfect memories. Oh, that has been totally ass. Okay, 12 chaos. What the hell? I'm probably at 20 chaos. Why is... Oh yeah, I picked that up accidentally. Okay, that's... Oof. Big oof. Today is big oof. And then we got to divine from the other thing. Do you have anything to turn in? Anything fun, I mean? Yeah, so that went about... I mean, those were from HEIST, those couldn't be good, right? That's a wrong NPC. Eldritch battery, nothing special. Unfortunately, bad preservation. Oh, we have 18 more stacked decks. I'm sure. Oh, Eyes of the Great Wolf. Who cares? Dark of Power. 5 Eldritch Chaos Orb. Okay. We have a monochrome. So let's turn it in. And we get a box. And the box contains a foil Giant's Bane. Things are looking good. How is this boss against the 17s, particularly the bosses? Alright, not the best, but you can do that, right? Depends on the mods, like I wouldn't go with like insane mods there, but you can definitely do that. Let me...
Greetings.
1-1. Meteor when you use a flask is really annoying. I would rather not run that. The rest is totally fine. But the flask will probably kill me. So, you know what? No, that's too annoying. Grasping Vines, less defenses. Yeah, shock immune. Fire, less defenses. Not speed. Please not speed. No possessed bosses. Okay, no, not the possessed bosses. Double reflect. Speed. Reflect. It's gonna suck, but we can actually do that. The ignite could be a problem. But yeah, let's run one for fun. That's a T17 Sanctuary, right? Just running it for fun. We can't get the deliriums done anyway, the rituals done anyway, but since you're asking.
Everyone you trust has been replaced by illusions. They are trying to get to you.
Okay, maybe not doing the ritual in this map. Not with that stupid... Let's quickly do that. Okay, it's gonna suck with the stupid explosions. That's gonna be such a mess.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
But no explosions so far. Maybe they don't spawn here or they're extra rare. Huh, interesting. I would have expected the outer explosions to basically murder me here because I wouldn't have any space to dodge. I have a question regarding the quest hiders on Filter Blade. You can disable them. Yeah, you can't disable them. GDG has... I think there's a big warning there telling you that this doesn't work. GDG doesn't allow hiding them. But yeah, they are quest item. Can't hide them. Okay, so the outer explosions are actually indeed more rare here, so they thought of that. Interesting.
I can do this.
Oh, I'm a bad programmer, but that's not my fault. Yesterday I had the off by 2 arrow. By 2, not by 1. Off by 2. You know, like everyone occasionally does like a for loop mistake or calculates 1 too much. I was off by 2.
You all down with me.
That's unacceptable.
Silence falls. That's better. It's done. Get out of here.
Perhaps that's one. Now they spawn. What's up? Okay, so there's some area that stays clear of the outer explosions. I see. That's actually well thought.
I need more mana.
What happened? What happened? Did I just get jumped by a goat? It's my first death in quite a while. I want to see the number of graph blood. Okay, so we got around 8,000 graph blood from that. But don't worry, we might get another death in this map anyway. Yeah, I was checking the graph blood. I think it was bounced by this ghosted set here, or maybe I stood in an elder explosion. It's probably one of those two. It felt pretty instant, which means probably was a large fizz hit. This is my biggest weakness. I can die to large fizz hits because our energy shield is not quite high. I'm gonna improve that next days by... Now forgive me for not adding Bismuth here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add Bismuth here. Who cares? Let's buff the boss even further. Surely this will not go wrong. Surely, right? But this is not a map where I'm gonna do any rituals. Holy shit, I tanked one of the explosions.
When I'm ready, and not before.
It doesn't help us too much, the shrine. Oh, reflecting mist.
I need more mana.
Wow, this is a reflecting mist. Unfortunately, the only thing it reflects is garbage. Ah, grasping vines. That shrine that grants her haste, by the way, does not help. So yeah, I think it's alright 2017. I wouldn't call it the best D17 farmer, but it's pretty tanky with the current iteration. It has sufficient damage in my opinion. It's fairly comfortable. You can definitely tank a lot of things. Not all of them, but you know.
The dreamer welcomes you. She will soon bear fruit.
Let me create some amazing uniques. Oh, Asanas. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is worth absolutely zero this league.
She will soon bear fruit.
I keep forgetting that I can control click. I will never learn that.
You've had a sale, exile.
Hello. Greetings.
Yeah, 8 chaos. Also taking that. Right, let's run some more reward-oriented rituals. I dumped all of these, right? There we go. We're gonna run it with Settlers, I think. You can buff the click the buff to cancel it. Yeah, I can, but I was mostly concerned with her getting the shrine. And I mean, it was. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean the shrine. I meant the ritual was buffing Lycia.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So I think it was a crit shrine. I'm not sure. So in that case, it doesn't really matter for me. There's the bismuth. This is what I pay 5 chaos for. It's a lot of quantity and favor for the tornadoes. That was one thing rare. And on top of that, it's also a chance to die to the tornadoes plus the quantity.
Retreat, Highborn! Dance with the flame!
I think this is a special one. I think Inferno may be one of the special rituals, but I'm not sure. Probably not.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Those are barely avoided any favor. Let's hope the second one is better. A bit. Not a very rewarding ritual overall. Maybe the vessels I've put in were weak. Okay. Right. Fire damage, fire skill gems. I think this has even the remote amount of value. I think this is more due to exclusivity than due to cost. But we can get it. Alright, surely now crazy loot from the ritual. I mean, there's 3 vessels in, right? It's like... This surely needs to be sufficient for big loot. Kinda cool. Accuracy implicit. But I don't think anyone cares for that. Yeah. I don't think accuracy is taking as something that's very popular, and probably it's not even that good of an implicit anyway, even if it would be. Oh, that wasn't a rewarding ritual, but that's okay. Rituals, still in my opinion, despite being also pretty expensive, were long term they've been pretty rewarding overall. Do we have any vessels left? Unfortunately not, so we need to buy some vessels. And basically every ritual costs around 50 chaos. This is kind of the current entry cost for a ritual. It's not even crazy juiced, it's alright juiced. Okay. I would rather just buy these up in mass than spend a lot of time, even if it's more expensive than the usual one. Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
We've made a trade.
Let's go. Oops.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close.
What kind of ritual?
Life.
I think it's just a normal one.
When I'm ready and not before. I need more mana.
What's still alive here? Something is gatekeeping this ritual. Violent. Yeah, that's a normal one. I think the nameless one looks the same. Yay, 6-link. That was from a Geomancer incubator. Wait, what was giving me attack speed? It felt like I was going over the attack speed limit for a second there. There was nothing really granting extra attack speed. Was there? Maybe it was just a visual issue. Oh, finally, a ritual boss. Maybe we was changing the little build a little bit more to focus a bit more on Delirium, so that every time I kill a boss I get +1 to Delirium level and also make it last a little bit more. I think that would be a good investment, since Delirium is adding non-trivial benefits to the loot, and on top of that, having a bit more of a timing on Delirium would probably help with favor, because usually I don't get to run every single ritual with Delirium. They expire at some point. Okay, so what do we have here? Nothing special. Omen of Death Dancing. Nothing too special. Ancient Orb. Not very valuable. Zealotry and Fire the Ancient was. Doesn't seem like a great base to me. Not the top tier fracture, so not valuable. Okay, let's reroll. That seems alright. Another ancient orb. Yeah, but unfortunately nothing really great here either. Oh, an Enlighten. Wow, it's a good way to finish the map. Let's just get that. So we did get something out of this one. Right, guys, I'm pretty tired. I think I want to take a break here. Thank you for watching. I think we got, well, with Enlighten, it's a good end. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm breaking off the stream here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.